Now to the impact of COVID-19 on your trip to the grocery store. Prices for eggs and meat in Metro Atlanta have gone up higher and faster than any other parts of the country. 11 Alive's John Sherrick explains in a story that's all new at 11.
The headlines about grocery store prices nationwide, full of words like soaring. They're talking about this, the 2.6% increase nationwide from March to April, and break it down. In Atlanta, up 4.3% from March to April.
Ouch, that hurts.
Emory University economist Douglas Bowman says farmers, manufacturers, wholesalers in the nation's coronavirus hotspots facing increasing costs from dealing with the virus and slowing down production temporarily, passing the higher costs on to the retailers. But Bowman says, look, where infections have decreased, such as the former hotspot of Seattle, grocery prices there up less than 1% last month.
Which suggests that, once things start to settle down, we might be okay.
Grocers here for now, passing the higher prices on to customers for what is available to maintain their profit margins of maybe 1 or 2% to stay in business. Kathy Kazava of the Georgia Food Industry Association.
As more plants get up again running, I think that there's going to be more supply coming in the stores, and as a result, the prices will start going down.
Starting to go down, or at least stabilizing, she believes, possibly by the end of May.
That was John Sherrick reporting for us tonight. Now, Kroger tells 11 Alive that the best way to find a deal is to go to their website and actually download one of their digital coupons.